Yes.
Perfect. So in the last two demo session, and this is our third day of our demo sessions, right? So today we'll understand what are the things we cover in the Excel, and we'll understand how to calculate the descriptive statistics, that is of which comes under the statistics part, right? So now suppose I write sales, okay? In this column, I'll write some random value called as sales, and I'll write a monthly sales. Suppose imagine this is the sales of the Jan to August, okay? Okay, this is a random data. Okay. Now I have written in the A column sales as a column heading, and I have some of the 7 values 45, 52, 36, 23, 45, and 25, and 36 respectively. So now the thing is, I have to calculate the descriptive statistics. How do we calculate it? So here in the data tab, okay, so there will be Naveen wants to request, okay. Naveen, you'll be provided the recorded sessions to your drive access actually by the DurgaSoft. You can access over there. Is it fine? Naveen Kumar, are you there? Naveen? Atul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Atul, I think this is your first day of demo session, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can I have your quick introduction, Atul?
Yeah, ma'am. Myself Atul, and I have experience in manual testing uh,
Okay.
in 7 years, and currently I am working in Wipro, and
Mm-hmm.
just I am trying to switch my career to manual testing to data analyst. So that's why I joined here.
Okay, perfect, perfect, Atul. Thank you so much. And we have Monica. Hi, Monica. Monica, is it audible? Naveen? Okay, fine. So here we are supposed to achieve with the descriptive statistics. So what is descriptive statistic? We have to understand. Descriptive, the word says dealing with the past data, historical data, and the calculation of central tendency. It is of mean, mode, median, that all concretes and comes together under the descriptive statistics, right? So how to calculate that? Here we have the ribbon, data ribbon. So here data analysis toolpack I have. So if you don't have the data analytics toolpack, just right click and customize your ribbon. Okay, customize the ribbon. So here add-ins, click on add-in, and here the name, under the name we have active applications add-in. So there are many kinds of active applications add-in. So here analysis toolpack, just select on that, and after selecting we have manage, that is Excel add-in, com add-in, action add-in, XML, and also disable item. So use by default it will be an Excel, but you have to use whenever you use the data analysis Excel add-in only, and click on go. So once you click on go, as if I'm already selected, it was showing selected. If the checkbox is not selected, please enable this checkbox. Which one? The first one, analysis tool pack, and click on OK. Once you click on OK, if it is not there, so it will be reflected. One more time, I'll just remove and I'll show you the things how to do. So in the data tab, right click on the ribbon anywhere. Okay, and here manage Excel add-ins, we have to give it. It's loading for me. Just wait for it up here. My screen is visible to you all, right?
Yeah, your screen is visible, but the ribbon is not visible, but only screen is visible.
In the sense, you are not able to see the Excel.
Yes.
Others also same.
Able to see Excel.
Okay,
Did you
I
click
think
on the data also? Data, did you click data? All those things you have did, right?
yeah.
Yeah, now it's visible. Yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. So see now in the data tab, I don't have data analysis tool pack. So what is the use of data analysis tool pack? All the statisticals formula, it is already predefined and pre-stored inside the data analysis tool pack. So how I can enable it? There are two ways. One, you can enable that with a file. Okay. In the file, just click on options. In the options, we have an add-ins. Click on add-in. And again, in the add-in, we have the first one, or else you can choose analysis tool pack inactive, as it is inactive. So the first one will be selecting, and here the again Excel add-in. So what I have to select, I want like analysis of what I want, data analysis tool pack. Just enable that, and here the manage Excel add-ins give, and click on go. And here add-in options, what all you want, it asks you. As of now, I want only the data analysis. So what I'll do, I'll select this and I'll give OK. So now you can see it has been appeared. Open that. So what are the things you have to learn here? So we have to learn ANOVA. ANOVA is one of the statistical testing which help us to know the difference between the two variables. And it has like two kinds. One is two-factor with the replication. In the sense, we'll be having two factors with the variable replications, but also ANOVA has a two-factor without replication. And we have a correlation and coefficient, right? So the correlation and coefficient is also used to know the difference between the two variables. Whether it is a positive correlation or negative correlation, we'll be calculating with the help of correlation. And the next one, we have descriptive statistics. In this, we'll be performing all the central tendency like highest value, lowest value, and the sales, the total sales, count of sales, average, mean, mode, median. Everything can be calculated with the help of descriptive statistics for the column. Okay. So, and the next one, we have exponential, F-test, Fourier analysis, histogram, and moving average. So as of now, we are supposed to, calculate the descriptive statistics. So I'll use the descriptive statistics and enter. So now you can see it asks me to select the input range. What is the input range? I have to give the data what I want to calculate. So I'll just select 45 to 36, and that is A2 to 8A, right? And next, the columns. My data doesn't include any header, so I'll just make it as unselect. And then where you have to see the output here. So I'll just give the output range and I'll select some cell inside the sheet. Suppose C1, I'll select. After selecting that, So you have to enable the summary of the statistics where everything can be performed. If want, you can also add like, the kth largest and kth smallest. So these both information already existed in this, but if in case for the study purpose, if you want, you can enable this. So just after filling all the details of the data, which for what you want to calculate the descriptive statistics, once it is done, we have to click on OK. So you can see immediately it has been given us the some value. So see what is mean here? Mean is 37. How do we calculate mean or an average? By adding all the values divided by the number of value, we'll be getting mean or an average value. And then we have a standard error. Okay. And the median. Median is what? Median is something once we calculate, okay, once the data is arranged in an ascending or descending order, the middle value will comes under median. Suppose just take this data, sort it, right? So how many data I have? I have total count of 7. In that 7, what is the middle one? So 3 and 3 is divided. And here we go, 36 is the middle number. What is this median? Median is a repetitive number. Suppose, and also what is mode? Mode is nothing but in the particular data set, the same set of data, how many times it is repeated. So here we have 45 and 36 repeated 2 times, right? But in the output, we got like 45 because the highest one it takes for an output. And the standard deviations we have, what is standard deviation? It is a square root of mean value, okay? So whatever the mean value we have, it studies it. And on the basis of, we have some formula in the statistics with the square root of x into n, something like that. So it will be predefined over here in the standard deviation with the Excel data analysis toolpath. And variance we have kurtosis and skewness, range. Okay, range is what? Range is a difference between minimum and maximum value is called a range. So minimum value is 23 and maximum value is 52. And total of all the value is 262 and the count is of 7. And the same thing, largest and smallest number is nothing but minimum and maximum. These information already exist in the summary statistics. And confidential level we have 9.944. So this is how we can calculate the descriptive statistics to understand the data and its behavior. Any doubts in this? Oh, okay, Monica. So right, so this is how we can use the Excel for many purposes. So nowadays Excel is not like a small tool. It is integrated with all the AIs, all the troubleshooting applications. It has been integrated with it. And also we can use the programming language inside the Python and can write a automation coding with the help of VBA. All these things we have in the Excel, right? In the regular classes, we can take it out over there. So as of now, today we learned how to calculate the descriptive statistics. And like I just wanted to have a discussions. So for the business, how do the data comes in? The business, how do the data comes in? Everyone. So Monica, Durga, Atul, Mohammed, Naveen, Shubri. So how do the business gets data? So what is data? So data is an information. How do the business get information?
From the customers or clients.
Perfect.
Customer interactions.
Okay. And what are the ways of getting the data? There are many ways. One is the structured, and also some of the thing is in unstructured way, or else they get data from the primary sources and also the secondary sources. And also the data might be qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative in a sense, it doesn't include any numerical terms in it. But quantity, it means like the data will be stored in terms of number. The types you have to remember, and it is the way of getting the information. I will get told, like for an example, I'll share my page here. Okay, now we are learning how do our business gets data or information. Suppose let us imagine some of the ABC company. Suppose Atul has his own business unit. Okay, so this is business, startup business. Atul will start up a business. It is a new one. Okay, so suppose let us take his manufacturing bicycle and its products. Okay, in every location, in every different location, let us take like he is working with a 5 different cities in India to achieve the profit. So now, as he is a startup, so how does the data comes to him? Suppose this is a customer. He purchases the bicycle from the startup company. Okay, this is who? This is customer. This is customer. During the process of purchasing, every information will be collected by the one second. Let me draw first. So see here, so this is customer. So during the purchase, you might be purchasing anything, bicycle or else some of the accessories from the business entity. And here, while during the purchase, so that company will ask customer to provide his all details, like from it starts with the signing and or it starts with the page visiting and signing and fills all the personal detail, name, age, date of birth, email address, alternative phone number, where are you staying, at what location, at what region, right? And all these information will be filling automatically as a customer. So I want the product from or I want the services from the startup business company, but I'll give all the details as a customer as requested by the organization. And now that the process of collection of information from the customers is known as point of contact or else point of service also you can say. What it is a point of service where every information of the customer will be taken. And once all the informations are taken, so what does the Atul business do? So they will send the customers back by billing. Even billing includes all the information of the organizations. And this is how the data comes into a business. So it is a scenario of the product-based company. If if you are working as any other particular domain, so you'll be getting different set of data in the different sales. And again, the sources. What are the sources we have? So customer will go after billing. And this is one. This is one of the set. And as he is getting the data, so what he is doing, so he'll be getting daily 10,000 or else monthly 10,000 data. So he is inculcating. So now he wants to store the data. How do we store? Every business entity as a startup, they store their data in the file system. What is file system? With the help of Excel, right? With the help of Excel, Google Sheet, every new startup business will store their information. So here also, Atul has been storing his information in an Excel worksheet and with the separate folders. So suppose he makes a rule that CSV file must have consist of only the sales data. And Excel data, I need Excel data only to mention the expenses caused by the business. Okay. And the Google Sheet can be used to track the customer's behavior and also the to perform the number of things over there. So this is the one we have. So the first one sales, and the second one for purchase, and the third one for return value. Okay, the return value. And fourth one is something. So what is this boxes are? These boxes are data marts. So you have to understand the terminologies over here. What are these? Here, what I'm doing, I'm storing the data on the basis of its category. Sales customer table. So customer details is one table, and sales is one table, and also returns is one table, and purchase is one table. So this is how I have created a different file systems and also the files or a folder which is in the local laptop. Okay, so now what happens? Okay, the business size will grow on. And Atul thinks that to upgrade on his data security and data storage, what he'll prefer, he'll be preferring it in a what if I store on-premises data into a cloud environment. Okay, so this is of on-premises. All these are on-premises. On-premises, okay. So, data warehouse, yeah, hello. This is a cloud environment and this is on-premises. The process of migrating our data from data on-premises data, which is stored in the file system, to the cloud environment. Okay, here what the data engineer will do, he'll be dumping all the files, whatever I get from the on-premises. This is our client. Okay, data engineer, what does he do? Okay, he'll accept the client that is of startup business, and again he'll be checking with the data. The first part, he'll review the data, and then he'll be doing the direct dump. Direct dump in the sense without cleaning anything. So we will be adding that into the data warehouse. So what is this is called data dump. It is also known as a staging directory or a staging area. Okay, so here what does he do? He'll be dumping all the things in one file. So this is what here for data warehouse we are using MySQL, and you can see here we have on-premises the conversion of the transferring of all the file systems to the cloud environment. It is known as data migration. So I'll write it over here. What it is a data migration. Data okay. So here also, like the process, if you imagine, we know that all the old data has been stored in the file systems. So, but Atul, what does he says? He has his own understanding of where it is the data. The disadvantage and advantage of file system and also the cloud environment, cloud premises, we have to understand the basic things. As we know that Atul was saving in sales purchase in a different. Also, if the data engineer will be dumping every data into one single file that is of staging directory, what is the next work he has to do? He has to create a multiple tables according to the requirements of the startup business. So here he'll be like creating two more tables. One is for customer, one is for product, one is of sales, one is for product category and subcategory table, and also the sales. Okay, so these are the tables. The subtables will be created by whom? By the data engineer. How do we clean the data? Like how do we handle the missing data? With the help of Tableau Recorder Builder, so we can use that ETL tool, or else in inbuilt we have in the Python. In the inbuilt we have in the Excel, right? We can use the Power Query for that to clean the data. It acts as a ETL tool. ETL refers to extract, transform, and load. So we can extract the data. In this example, from where we have extracted from the source data, I have been dumped all the values over here. So what happens now? The data engineer, according to the business requirement, the data he'll store from here to the subtables. This is the source data, and these are the active tables what the data analyst and data scientist would use to fetch the information. Now, this particular job role, in the sense, conversion of on-premises data to data warehouses in the cloud environment. This work is performed by the data engineer. Right, this is the data engineer. Once he divides and cleans all the data, he's not handling any missing value or nothing he does. But data engineer will create a rule for the data type, what particular column has to be stored inside it. That rule will be fixed out for this client, and whenever the client uses this application, it will be worked on the basis of that. Data strings, whatever we give this column condition, that will be opted. And after this, it comes to data engineer and also the data scientist. So the first layer of cleaning will be done with the data engineer. Once it is done, so here we have the data analyst and also the data scientist. So what does they do? So here data analyst will be performing the descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics or analytics. Okay, this can be done with the things. Here, what does they do? They'll create a visualizations, right? They create a visualizations, they create a insights, right? And again, they may create a minimum and optimization skill sets out of the data what they have done with the researchers. So data engineer, we got to know how they work. They'll be working on the data with the ETL process. So they'll be fixing some of the rules and regulations for the column headings, where whenever we store the data, if I'm not adding the relevant data in it, so it will show me an error. This is how it works. And similarly, we have the data analyst. So data analyst is a person who will be creating the insights from the raw data. So these are all the raw data. So in that, they'll perform a few more in-depth cleaning and again prepares the dashboards from it. Okay. So who are they? They are the data analyst. Once the data analyst and data scientist, the difference between them is They will be performing the different tools, and here the data scientist will perform with the different tools, but roles and responsibilities remain same. Okay, so here more data scientists will be using algorithms and machine learning, and whereas in the data analytics there is less machine learning and also the algorithms. Right, this is how the data flows to the business. And any doubts in this? These are the tools used by the data scientists. And any doubts in this?
No.
Okay, perfect then. So Atul, Durga, Mohammed, Monica, Naveen, Shakri. Any doubts?
No.
How the data will flow to the organizations. It might be in the form of, structured one, it might be unstructured data. Whatever it might be, the first initial stage of cleaning and storing the data will be done with the data engineer, okay? Data analysts and scientists will use the whatever the clean data by the data engineer only for the better reading and better understanding of the data warehouse. So the data warehouse may different. So here we are using MySQL, and also if you want to use another databases, also you can use as a warehouse. Okay, then any doubts? So basically, we'll end up with the, again, I'll give you a few more information. The classes will be from 6:30 to 7:30, or it might extend to till 8. And the interview questions on the particular topics will be provided to you during the classes. You have to make a note of it and you have to prepare. And also will be helping you with the resume building. Okay, whether it is a fresher or experienced one, we can help you out with that resume preparations to add on in your resume with the new skill you are gaining, that is of data analyst, right? And yeah, this is from my side. So if you have any questions, you can ask me right now. So we shall, yeah, any doubts? Atul, Mama, Shabdin, Monica, Durga.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, just I want to know like how much coding required for data analyst.
Right, coding is very important. So here, query language will be studying with the SQL. So the query, writing of the query, how to practice more. And also, the Python also, like you see, the day one, it will be very difficult for non-IT background, and day two, little difficult, and day three, you'll be proficient with using the same kind of codes, right? So here, intermediate, in the sense the Python will be learning entire libraries, and I can rate it as intermediate level of coding knowledge, and the Python is sufficient.
Okay. So it is required for the OOPS knowledge also for this one, working on with core Python.
Yes, it's required.
OOPS also.
And this is the basic level of OOPS.
Okay, basic level. Okay.
Okay, fine then, Naveen. So I'll ask the team to share you the recordings. Even they have been recording. The recording is started, you can see. If you just provide your email address to DurgaSoft team, they'll provide you an recordings of today. So you can access anytime. It is a free of cost. they'll provide you in a drive link access. Is
And
it fine?
when will be the actual class will be started?
So from the Monday, we can start with the actual classes. So you can start
Okay.
registering, yeah, for the courses.
Okay.
So yeah, so you can start register, and from Monday we can start with the sessions, live classes. Okay, fine then. So Atul, Mohammed, Durga, Monica, Naveen, Shabrin. So we shall connect tomorrow's demo session as well. So tomorrow, I think it's a Friday, right? Okay, today is a Friday. Okay, the sessions will start. Yeah, today the sessions will start from Monday actually. So you can register. So I'm not sure, like tomorrow and tomorrow might be not having the demo classes. Let's see. If we can take the demo sessions will be shared with the link and also the notification from the Durgas management. So we shall attend tomorrow as well, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine then. So yep, thank you so much. We'll connect tomorrow. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.